go. Okay. Alright. That's enough of that. What's up, peeps? It's your girl, Mira in media. Alright. Alright. So, gonna get right into it. I know this is not a unique video because I've seen, actually the originator of this is Your Movie Sucks. He's done, he started it, and it's as if it was like, you know how chain letters, oh, I'm gonna send this all to my friends and stuff like that. And then other YouTubers started doing it as well, like Rainbot and other names. I like watching them all. I don't think I've gotten to every video before, but I know they're really funny, and it kind of brings back memorabilia and memories of my childhood, because I'm like, hey, I had nightmares about that too. And now I'm gonna show you my nightmare-fueled childhood. Memories. So, if you're new to this channel, my name is Mira Media. I like to call myself Jackie of all trades, because not only do I do videos like this, vlogging, I also talk about music, play video games, and other stuff that I think about doing. I don't have a particular content, but if you like to join this ride and I'm riding on, come along and enjoy the fun. Anyway, so we're going to talk about childhood trauma in a good way, not like bring up memories and be upset because this is a therapy session, but just to think about it and then laugh about it, because now that I'm an adult, it's totally different. I feel like the things that I was scared of younger messed up my mind, but at the same time, it was a child's mind, so it's not the same. I don't think whoever's watching this, I don't know if you remember a channel called on TV UPN, because I know nowadays everybody is watching streaming channels like Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, and stuff. So not everybody watches cable. But back during when I was younger, cable was the stream, like it was hot, you know, everything was on cable. And like when I was not super young, but preteen, adolescence era, cable channels like DirecTV and Comcast, excuse me, were the hot commodity. And during that time, even before that, I didn't really have cable when I was younger, way younger than that. It was either PBS, Channel 5, 7, 11, you know, those regular channels when you don't have cable just yet, and you switch them, and you might get static or you might get commercials or something boring. But at the same time, Channel 9 had UPN, and that was like the second channel. You know, you have BET, but UPN was great for having like all African American cast shows, or you know, mainly shows and stuff like that. I was gonna say like movies and stuff, but at the same time, yeah, if you wanted to see an all black cast or all minority cast, you would go on UPN and see it. Like, remember when Eve had a show, and I just found out that the character from Eve was never called Eve, so why did they name it that? I guess they got a pass during that time, but we're asking questions now, so it ain't over. We're gonna get back into that. So there was this TV show called Homeboys in Space. I don't know if you're probably too young to remember this, maybe not, but Homeboys in Space were two, like, I want to say mid-20 guys. If you remember Flex from One-on-One, the father, he was on it. Actually, Flex was very popular during that early 2000s, late 90s era. He was in every show. He was either the friend, the funny guy, the cool guy, the dad or something when he started getting older. And he was on everything. He even played Michael Jackson. I don't know if he still wants to talk about that, but we don't talk about it. Never again. It wasn't that bad, but maybe I should rewatch it and then give my opinion, because I was also young when I saw that. But anyway, yes, Homeboys in Space. I don't know what year it came out. I didn't feel like looking that much information. But the premise was him and his friend, I guess they were astronauts, and then got lost in space, and then they started living in space, and they were black. That was the premise. And it was like a mix of Star Trek, Lost in Space, and then I guess they were delivery people, so it was like Futurama in a way, but I don't really remember. So, oh well, the show didn't do so hot, so it, forgive me if I don't know complete information, but I do remember there was a Halloween episode, and it terrified me. From what I remember, there was a girl, I think she was an alien, who also had very like controlling issues. She had a crush on Flex's character, and it was like you either love me or you're gonna die, or no one can have you type of vibe. So it was very creepy, and she kind of like possessed, like I think she had some type of psychological, like, well, she definitely had problems, but she also had like telekinesis or something. I forgot what it was, but she also was demonic. Like, she's got a lot of things going on with her. And I remember there was a part in the episode when it was going towards the end where she was controlling the lights of the spaceship or something, and her head was spinning. I don't know, maybe that's not like 100% what went down. It's just what my mind remembers because of the fact that I was so terrified of it. And it shocked me because towards the end of the episode, it's as if it was supposed to be, I think it to be continued type of thing, and they just never did it. And plus, the show canceled not long away from that, mainly because it wasn't doing so great, like I said before. But at the same time, I still don't understand what the heck the show was about, and was it funny? I mean, sure, they had some innuendos, just like how Batman and Robin, where I guess the joke is, oh, are they together or are they not together? And even in their photos, like their promos and stuff, kind of gave that away of, ha ha ha, we're acting like we're gay, but we're not. So, I don't know. That's there. And, so like early 2000 humor was very weird, I guess, in my opinion. But outside of watching TV, we will get back to that. It's there was a childhood doll, and it wasn't personally mine. I remember my sister, we spent the night at her friend's house. I think it was during like a weekend or whatever, and we went to her room. I had to go to bed early because I was the youngest, and she had a Barney doll, and it was huge. It was like this big. That's too big for me. I think, yeah, it was like this tall and this big. So anyway, or maybe that's what my mind was imagining when I was younger, and it was probably really small. But anyway, it was very big to me, and it was in the corner of the room in the dark, and all I could see was its eyes staring towards where I was laying at. And I had to have my sister's friend turn the doll around because it was so creepy, just watching its soulless eyes, just watching, like, no, I don't need that while I'm trying to sleep. I'm not trying to have nightmares. I like to live, life is good, right? You know what I mean? So to even have that thought of Barney's gonna kill me in my sleep, it's not a great feeling. And if you don't know who Barney is, Barney is a dinosaur. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the song, but I think it was on PBS as well. PBS had a lot of great kids shows like Reading Rainbow. What's the other one? Wow, I'm drawing a blank, but I'll put the name right here. With the guy with the sweaters. There's a movie with Tom Hanks in it now, but I'll put the name right here because I forgot for some reason. But also, like, Bob Ross was on PBS. Like, those are the three main ones that I liked anyway. Arthur was on there. Arthur's like a meme now, so he's just like, these are legendary people and characters that we grow to know and love, or just like the meme or something. And I'm over here terrified of a doll that won't even move. At least I don't think it would. And even to make this darker, I guess, or to make it dark anyway, to find out that Barney, the person inside the suit, I don't know what era, if it was different people that was doing the Barney character, but we'll find out he was up to no good. I'm not going to say in detail. You can look it up yourself. Mainly because I don't want to get demonetized. I'm not sure of the rules. But anyway, he was up to no good, okay? Let's just say that. And it made it even more creepier as an adult. Finding that makes me just shiver. Anyway, so my next one is that everybody's been through it, but do you remember your first? That's right, your first jump scare. Mine, there's a lot of them, but the first one I do remember was, you remember those pictures, notice the difference? And I used to go on this website, Yvonnes World, funnyjunk.com, those type of websites after school, and one of them was Yvonnes World, where they had, my first video was, watch this, and thinking nothing of it, innocent me, as a child, or younger, or I don't want to say like I was still, I think I was in 5th grade when that happened, when I seen it, maybe 6th grade. And I'm looking at Yvonnes World, watch this, and it's a song, and you're supposed to tell the difference in the letters, or what the song is talking about. And then towards the middle, there's a jump scare. Yes, it was who you think it was. It was Blair from The Exorcist. And I've seen that movie before when I was a child, and not as like a baby, but I don't remember what age I was. I want to say like 3rd or 2nd grade or whatever. And it's weird because I was not afraid as much. I was probably just confused when I was younger about what was going on. And yes, it's like, why were you watching The Exorcist as a child or younger? Because my parents are that cool, you know what I'm saying? It was weird time. But anyway, The Exorcist, if you don't know what that movie is and you haven't seen it, you should. It is what made the whole paranormal movies, one of them, so huge. Like, without The Exorcist, there wouldn't be a Paranormal Activity. Let's just state facts, okay? And it came out during, now, okay, you may be asking, wait, did you see it during the time it came out? No, during around the time when I was younger, they did an anniversary and brought it back to the theaters. So my mother wanted me and my sister, to see it, I guess to have that bond of being scared the heck out of, because when she went to see it, she was frightened. And it did help us bond in a way, but it also helped us bond in the wrong way, because we all were scared. I think my mom was probably less scared than us, but like I said, more confused than scared. But when I first had this jump scare, and once again, not knowing anything, not knowing even the name of jump scare was, like, at the time there wasn't any name for it. It was just, oh yeah, I saw this video, blah blah blah, and it scared me, kind of thing. We used to call it pop-ups, me and my sister. Oh, there's a pop-up, like, just to warn each other when it's gonna happen. But yeah, it was a jump scare with the girl from The Exorcist. And the reason why it's so funny, because literally the volume for the song was getting lower and my face was getting closer to the screen instead of going farther and not suspecting something was wrong and thinking, why is this going so low? Let me get closer instead of lowering the volume. A good thing I didn't higher the volume. But yeah, I've seen plenty of jump scares. And now, if you think about it, you're not safe. Like, we have Firefights at Freddy's that's doing jump scares. Even regular commercials are doing commercials. Wow. Even regular commercials for movies are doing jump scares. There was a jump scare for YouTube for The Nun when it came out. I don't know if a lot of people know about that. I'm sure they do. But yeah, could you imagine watching TV super late and then that commercial comes up or that ad comes up and you're not thinking anything of it, and then BAM! It's too late. It's too late. Yeah, you're not going to sleep after that. So I go on and on about these jump scares, and I will. There was the infamous maze game jump scare, but I've played it, but I don't remember getting scared. It's not that I didn't remember getting scared. So, I think I played it and then I stopped, and then I looked it up and I found out, like, I saw people reacting to it before reacting was a huge thing on YouTube, where people just was watching somebody get scared of the maze game. I've even done the prank on fellow classmates during the time, so it was that popular. And it's so funny because you don't expect it, and when you see it, it's just like, oh my god. Whoever made the first jump scare, shame on you. Or the commercial where it's just like driving and it's just peaceful and the car is coming and it appears and then it's going swerving and it's super quiet. I guess there's like wording and stuff, and then all of a sudden, blammo, there's a zombie in front of you. Where do they get these ideas from for jump scares? I don't even know, but I'm not gonna deny I still enjoy them. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm enjoying the jump scare part. I just enjoy the fact that somebody took time to scare me. Which sounds even more messed up. I don't know if you're too young or maybe you didn't listen to an artist called Harley, but he was a child like musical artist. He made songs like You're in Trouble, Dad Threw the TV Out the Window, also like a lot of music and a lot of albums. He won plenty of Grammys because of the albums that he made for kids. And the thing is, I don't know a lot of information about him, but at the same time, it was really great songs that I still remember to this day. My mom bought me the tape. Yes, I did say tape. A tape cassette, mind you, that I played in my purple karaoke tape player that I got one time. I think it was either a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. And there was this one song that used to scare me where it was about don't remember what it was vaguely about, but I know like the child was warning his dad about something or someone coming to get them, and the dad was so tired and didn't believe the son until it was too late, and then he wakes up and that's it. I don't know what happens next. So that always gave me nightmares. Sure, I guess the second song would be I don't know the name of the song, but goes well, we're just sitting down to eat, just about to begin. There's a knock on the door, say, can I come in? And open up the door. What do I see? I see a great big panther looking at me. I said, oh no, what you gonna do? I got nothing, one. I got enough to do. I got enough of me. Yes, that's true. I never got enough of me. I got enough for you. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It's a classic. You should listen to it. But yeah, I remember that song so much because I used to play it over and over and over. And I don't know how my mom found all these things out, like the Harley or even the multiplication rap. One time one is one. Seriously, there's look it up. Look it up. There is a multiplication rap for all the times tables, and you may think, oh, that's cheesy, oh, that's whack, but it helped me remember my multiplications at the time. And they had division, addition, they had all the other things, and it helped because I feel like with memory, listening to music, that's why commercials are so great, like jingles. Everybody remembers a jingle. So, and little secret, remember the Gwen Stefani song, Banana, I think it's called. Is it called Bananas? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I think I'll put the name right here. But Gwen Stefani's song, I forgot the name of the song. But during the time where she was all racist with the whole Harajuku girls that she dressed and named during the rich girl phase, I still don't know what that was about. And she did it during a small time, limited time, and never talked about it again. Do you raise these girls? You dress them. They weren't even little, they were women. And you, in the song, she even says, I dress them naked, I give them names, Love, Baby, something else, two other girls come and rescue her or something like that. I don't know. That's cringe. This is very cringeworthy because I still don't understand why are we not like, I'm not saying to cancel Gwen Stefani for something like that, but it was swept under the rug as if like it did not happen. She was promoting like owning women. I don't know if I want to say like, who were they considered slaves or something? They were always helping her in like when she's needed help. So I don't know. I don't even get into that. I don't even want to get into that right now. Dang. 2000s, man. Anything goes. And the last, but definitely not the least, I think this is the most one I remember. The title itself, just like, I feel like I'm still traumatized by it. It's called Attack of the Giant Vulture. It was on Nickelodeon. It's a short film that these kids made in Chinatown, I believe. Maybe in Chinatown in Philly or New York. I'm not sure exactly. But the premise is this girl is getting followed by this huge turkey, well, vulture, and it's trying to eat her. So she's trying to hide, But then I guess her friends give her idea like, hey, don't be afraid of this turkey, and find out, wait, we should eat it. And instead of being afraid of the turkey, she just builds up this confidence and tries to attack the bird itself, which is hilarious. And I guess they did it around Thanksgiving, but at the same time, it was scary because when the intro would come on, the turkey would pop its head out in the middle, and then also it would like bite the corner here, and then the whole circle here of the title frame. And then also it just was like so scary to me. And I would also mention that fact that when I was watching this, my sister would go to the bathroom, and then she would just calmly close the door, and as she's closing the door, she'll say, "The turkey!" And I would freak out, "Oh my God!" and try to run to the bathroom or run to her room and try to hide. I don't know why that scared me. Or there was this other commercial from a long time ago where it was an office cubicle, and I guess a guy was drinking water and has his water break. He goes back to his office, and he pulls a drawer open, and there's a guy in his headlet, like he doesn't have a body, it's just his head, and he's just like talking to him. And for some reason that scared us too, me and my sister, and it gave us nightmare fuel. But also she would do the same thing, go to the bathroom, and she'd be like, "The man!" Why was that? It's ironic, but it's so like, "The man!" Just yell that. And that would have scared me as a child. Would just like kind of deep at the same time. It's like, "The man is coming. I don't care what's happening. I'm going to hide and be scared for the rest of my life." But, you know, I feel like childhood trauma teaches us a lot about ourselves and what we were going through and kids, because as adults, like me as an adult, thinking about this, I laugh because look, I rewatched Attack of the Giant Vulture, the one that really scared me the most, and I can't forget that. And I look at it now, I think it's adorable, but I've seen a lot worse as an adult. So even real life, like nothing has to do with like movies and stuff like that. But I feel that it's great to have, this sounds weird and sick, but it is good to have childhood trauma, because it's the challenges that you have in life that make you who you are as an adult, or when you get older. I guess that's some type of form of wisdom or something. I don't know, I'm not trying to preach. Anyway, more you know. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. Let me know what was your childhood trauma. Did you even have any? If you didn't, you're lying. Everybody has childhood trauma, whether it be a toy, TV show, some weird ass song that you played and you gave you nightmares because it had a really dark back story. We will never know. But either way, I want to know about them. Alright guys, it's good. It was great talking to you, you know what I'm saying? Like as if we're having a phone call right now. Alright guys, bye! Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.